What's up, folks? Blitzball Champ back at you here on YouTube with a brand new video. Um, Tonight, I wanted to do a review of the ROH Wrestling Best in the World 2016 pay-per-view. Um, this was a pay-per-view that I went to live. It was in Concord, North Carolina at the Cabarrus Arena. This is my second time within a few months going to the Cabarrus Arena in Concord. As recently before that, I went there for a live NXT house show, which was a lot of fun. But yeah, I was at this pay-per-view, was front row, had tons of fun, and I just wanted to take the time to review over the matches that I saw. I won't spoil the winners of the matches, but I would definitely highly encourage for those that didn't see this to order the pay-per-view, the iPay-per-view replay, and definitely check it out. I hope this is one that they'll eventually release on DVD, or I don't know how they do their recordings after pay-per-views if they put them on DVD. So hopefully they'll do that with this one. Anyway, shall we begin? So, before I get into the matches, was at the meet and greet, and at this show they had Jay Lethal, the Briscoes, the Motor City Machine Guns, Roderick Strong, ACH, Taylor Hendricks, and The Addiction there for the meet and greet. So I ended up getting autographs from pretty much the three tag teams and the Motor City Machine Guns, the Briscoes, and The Addiction. Really enjoyed meeting the Briscoes. Of course, they're the current IWGP heavyweight champions, tag team champions. And of course, you got The Addiction, who were selling their comic book. So I bought their comic book, autographed it. As a matter of fact, let me go get that. Alrighty. Sorry for the delay. Just wanted to show off this stuff, but here's the comic book that The Addiction was selling, and I have it autographed. It was really nice. You know, it's got a couple of cool things in there. Huh? Not bad. And then I got autographs from the Briscoes. Pretty cool. And one of my favorite tag teams, the Motor City Machine Guns. Oh yeah. Really enjoyed meeting the Briscoes and The Addiction. Motor City Machine Guns were cool too. They just didn't seem really so enthused compared to the others. So, I mean, I don't know. But I was just really happy to get a chance to finally meet them. I've kept up with them for like the longest time, even through their times at Impact Wrestling. Anyway, enough of that. Sorry for the delay. Let's get into the matches. First match was actually the pre-show. It was Cauliflower versus Donovan Dijak, of course, accompanied by Prince Nana, a former member of the House of Truth. I have to be honest with you. This match was actually really good to start the whole show off. I know this was the pre-show. It actually was a pretty good match. Like, I was really surprised. I mean, I didn't have my expectations high, but with the way the match went, I mean, it was very exciting. It was funny as well, but it went pretty good. I was very surprised. So, if I were to give it, let's see, on a scale of 1 to 5, I'd give it a 3. I would honestly give it a 3, definitely. So, yeah, that was a pretty good match. Very surprising. Okay, to kick off the actual Best in the World pay-per-view, the first match was Red Dragon's Kyle O'Reilly against New Japan Pro Wrestling's Kamaitachi. Now, I have to be honest, this match could have gone either way. This was a very hard-hitting match, very much back and forth. Oh, it's just my phone. Very much back and forth. It really could have gone either way. A lot of strikes. Both men worked really well together. And, I'm a big fan of Red Dragon. And, Kyle O'Reilly, I'm really hoping, will continue to move up the ranks in ROH and also have more opportunities in New Japan Pro Wrestling. His rivalry with Kushida was actually one of my favorites. And hopefully, that'll continue on. But this match was really good. I really enjoyed this match. I'm slowly growing into a fan of Kamaitachi, but definitely was going for Kyle O'Reilly the whole time. I'll give that match a 4. I'll give that match a 4. Next, ACH versus Silas Young. The last real man, Silas Young. This match was good overall. I felt like it was really kind of hard to determine which way this match was going to go later in the match. But overall, really good. Definitely love ACH's high-flying style. And, Silas Young, he's a great heel in ROH. Definitely got to give him that. But this was a very exciting match. And I'd give it a 4. I'd give it a 4. Next, Mark Briscoe, one half of the IWGP World Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, and of course the other half of Jay Briscoe, going up against Roderick Strong. Now, of course, as y'all know, this was Roderick Strong's last pay-per-view because he's leaving ROH. So he definitely left with a bang because this was a very, very excellent match. Mark Briscoe really brought it, and this was a pretty long match. I'll say that. This was a pretty long match. So overall, really, really good. I would honestly give this a 5. I thought it was that good. I really thought it was that good. And yeah, so definitely one of my favorites of the evening. Okay, next. This was definitely my favorite match of the whole entire card. The Bullet Club of Adam Cole and the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson, who just recently recaptured the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championships, going up against Moose, with Stokely Hathaway, of course, and War Machine. This was, of course, tornado-style 6-man tag team match. And I have to say, this was a very intense and entertaining match. And it hit on all cylinders. And not to mention, I'll say this, one of the tag teams had a special entrance. I'll leave it at that. You can figure out which tag team that was. But very excellent match. My favorite of the whole entire evening. It was crazy back and forth. Like, just how I like it especially whenever the Young Bucks are involved. But yeah, favorite match of the evening. Um, give it 5 stars. Next, we have the ROH Tag Team Championship match. The Addiction of Christopher Daniels and Frankie Kazarian defending against the Motor City Machine Guns of Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin. As much as I love the Motor City Machine Guns, this made it really extra special to be able to not only meet them, but to see them perform live. But I can't give this one a 5 stars because I really felt like this match should have been a lot longer, and I didn't really get to see a whole lot out of the Motor City Machine Guns that I really wanted to see. That's why I love them so much. So this was kind of a bummer, but still enjoyed the match. You know, these two tag teams work great together. So, I mean, still overall pretty good match, but I have to give it 3 stars, 3 out of 5. I can't quite make it so high because my expectations really weren't met. But moving on. Next, we have the Fight Without Honor. This was BJ Whitmer against Steve Corino. There was a lot of build-up to this match, and it did not disappoint. This was the first in a long time that I've seen, you know, a match where there's a lot of weapons and tables and ladders and stuff like that. So it's been a long time since I've seen a match like this live. So this was very exciting, very entertaining, and a lot of unexpected stuff happened. So I'll just leave you with that. And it was really good to see Steve Corino back in the ring. You know, he looked great. He looked really great. You know, showed off his hardcore roots. This was a great match. 4 out of 5. Next, we have the ROH World Television Championship match. Bobby Fish, the infamous Bobby Fish of Red Dragon, who's the champion, defends against the Party Peacock of Dalton Castle. This was a really good match, and I was really surprised how long this one lasted. Because really, I mean, these two in particular, like, I'm not too big of a Dalton Castle mark, but, you know, Bobby Fish, you know, I've definitely enjoyed watching, and I don't know, just never know what to expect out of Dalton Castle. But this was a really great match, and I felt like there was a lot of potential, and it lived up to it. I was very, very pleased with this match. And of course, Dalton Castle had the boys, so you can only imagine how that went. But 4 stars, 4 out of 5. And then we have the main event, the big, big main event, the rematch 1 year in the making. The ROH World Championship on the line as Jay Lethal, the champ, accompanied by Taylor Hendricks, defended against Jay Briscoe. This match, this was a great way to end the pay-per-view. I felt like this match was very intense, and it definitely kept everybody on the edge of their seats and on their tippy toes, because this really could have gone either way. I mean, for those that saw their match from last year's Best in the World, I really think this rematch really, really set the bar even higher. So I would definitely encourage checking the rematch out, because this was an excellent match, for reals. And 5 stars for this as well. Excuse me. So overall, this was an awesome pay-per-view. I enjoyed myself. I was front row, and overall, like a lot of the shows that I've been to, definitely ROH has, you know, one of the best experiences, especially fan experiences. I mean, still, I feel that Chikara is still at the top as far as fan experience, but ROH has definitely done well with fan experience and just overall experience as well. But definitely, I encourage all pro wrestling fans, especially ROH fans. If you didn't see Best in the World 2016, definitely check it out, order it, watch it, love it. And of course, let me know what your comments are. If you agree with my picks or my ratings, argue against it. Let me know what you think. But thank you for watching. This is Blitzball Champ signing out. Catch y'all next time.